Thank you very much, Ms. Kiran Maharab, Director of the Media Institute of the Caribbean, distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the panel discussion on International Day of Universal Access to Information, a Caribbean Perspective, jointly organized, as it was just said, by the UNESCO Cluster Office for the Caribbean and the Media Institute for the Caribbean. The International Day of Universal Access to Information was proclaimed by the 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly in October 2019, and previously proclaimed by the UNESCO General Conference in 2015. The specific theme for the IUIA in 2020 is saving life, building trust, bringing hope. There is no doubt that media, journalists, and lawyers have a critical role to play when it comes to promoting access to information, in particularly as regard to saving life, building trust, bringing hope, as it has been revealed since the beginning of the current COVID-19 outbreak. The extraordinary challenges that we have been facing during the past half year of the COVID-19 pandemic have demonstrated how fragile our achievements in pursuit of the Agenda 2030 are. This crisis has taken our health systems, our economies, and our education systems to their foundations. It has wiped out the livelihoods of people in entire sectors and has exacerbated the gaps of inclusiveness, accessibility, and polarization in our countries. Notably, one element has been decisively placed at the center of the pandemic scenario: information. The context of high uncertainty in the face of COVID-19 has generated more than ever the need for certainty and trust in information, with an emphasis on guarantees and the exercise of communication rights, access to quality, verifiable, and reliable information. Access to information has emerged as one of the most critical aspects to ensure healthy behaviors and safe life, while it strongly claims for fairness, accountability, and transparency. With the pandemic laying bare deeply rooted inequalities, we should factor in the pre-existing challenges and vulnerabilities in the sub-region. The pandemic reminds us that it is time to reflect on and rethink our role in supporting our members in Caribbean cities in devising holistic strategies to build resilient societies in line with the Samoa pathway, including in the area of access of information. In the words of Ms. Audrey Azoulay, the Director General of UNESCO, this commitment will only be effective if it is truly universal, in line with the goals set by the states in the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. It must leave no one behind. This is why we urge governments to adopt access to information legislation and to strengthen the implementation of such guarantees where these already exist. The right of access to information is recognized as a fundamental human right. It is important as a standalone right, as well as to protect other human rights and democracy. It contributes to hold authorities accountable for their actions. Access to information is recognized in Sustainable Development Goal Target 16.10, which calls on states to ensure public access to information. For nearly 3 decades, SID has been recognized globally as a special case for sustainable development due to their unique challenges and vulnerabilities to external shocks. Let me give you a concrete example. If we compare SID with other middle-income countries in the same category, SIDs are on average 73% more vulnerable to exogenous shocks. Over the last 2 decades, natural hazards have become more frequent and more devastating. In the Caribbean, we are in the world's second most hazard-prone area, with the cost of disasters with respect to the size of their economy, national economies, in the Caribbean greater than that in South and Central America. Ladies and gentlemen, achieving universal access to information is an important driver for the achievement of the SDGs. It goes far beyond just access to information and the use of modern technology to accelerating opportunities for wealth creation and growth and improving people's lives. For these reasons, the issues around access to information, the legal framework, its actual implementation, and the knowledge that journalists and people have of the laws and policies around it are also of high importance to small island developing states that are faced with the specific development challenges and vulnerabilities. We believe that the multidimensional views and your combined expertise will be valuable for ensuring the realities of the Caribbean small island developing states are adequately considered when we discuss the different angles and issues related to access regarding and related to access to information in the region and the need of enabling legal frameworks to empower citizens and protect their rights. To conclude, I would like to express our appreciation to the Media Institute of the Caribbean for partnering with UNESCO in this effort and to the prestigious panelists that are willing to discuss and share their ideas with us today. We look forward to the outcomes of this enriching meeting, as well as to engaging with you in advancing universal access to information in the Caribbean region. I wish you all a very successful meeting. Thank you very much.